Good afternoon, Child Welfare. I wanted to send this video to supplement the travel and county car guidance that's attached in this email. And I just wanted you to hear exactly the reasons why these decisions have been made. And then certainly I will be open for any comments or questions that you may have. Just contact me directly. First and foremost, we take the safety of our staff as a very critical and paramount issue. Pre-COVID and current COVID and post-COVID, safety of staff has been at the forefront of most of our decisions and will continue to be that way. So that's the first driver in regards to the out-of-county travel guidance that you're getting now. The second driver is certainly budgetary, and with the waivers that we still have in place, with being able to do virtual visits in response to any risk of COVID exposure, we still look at out-of-county travel and moving into other counties to do our work as a significant enough risk to still be able to use the waiver. So those are the two main drivers. We are able to save a good amount of money when we don't travel. And given the lack of sales tax revenue, we're certainly interested in finding ways to save money now, even before any major decisions have been made about the budget. So those are the two big drivers. So I want to move into the decision points. So we in Child Welfare, the leadership team, have identified four major buckets that I am asking for all of the social caseworkers that are considering needing to go and do face-to-face visits with children, youth, or placement providers. Please consider these four major buckets as conversation points in regards to the decision. And please think about these prior to meeting with your supervisor, so that discussion is very well informed and a strong decision can be made. Present issues of danger, harm, present issues of declining mental health and or well-being, prevention of placement disruption, and facilitating timely permanency. So I want to be clear. If you feel that your children, youth, and placement providers fall into one of these buckets, please move forward with a conversation with your supervisor, as again, the safety of our kids, our youth, our placement providers, and staff come first and foremost before the budgetary discussion. If children and youth and placement providers are doing well, they are on track, the services are mitigating any issues, things seem to be going well, that's when we're going to ask to go ahead and use the waiver and not travel. We are taking these on a case-by-case basis, and we want to just be clear that we are open for these discussions. Your supervisors are prepared for them, and we will make decisions through the lens of these four issues. Next up is the county car use recommendation. Again, from a budgetary standpoint, to try to mitigate any extra spending, we are asking that staff still try to continue to use county cars when reasonable. And when I mean reasonable, we don't mean if you live in the Fruita area and your home office now is in Fruita, and you have a Fruita home visit, there is no expectation for you to come to the building. But if you have multiple visits throughout the day, and you're going to need to bounce back and forth different points of the county, we are hoping that you will come into the office and check out a vehicle. Now, we have identified 6 additional vehicles along with the assessment vehicles that can be used, and those keys are going to be put down in the adult protection area, which is on the first floor on the south end of the building in their kitchen area. You will not have to access hardly any part of the building, as there is a door on the south part of the building that gets you right into there, and your badge should access this. We're going to ask for you to reserve those cars so they know that they're available. And if they're not available, certainly then that's where we can still use mileage. So again, please reach out to your supervisor to get some further guidance. But please, if you are able and it feels reasonable, please come in and start using a county car. In regards to if you do get approved for over 70 miles to do a out-of-county visit, we are suspending the rental car expectation. And since the county cars have not been used too much, we are going to go ahead and say you can use a county car as long as it's not an overnight trip. So you are able to use those county cars for those type of visits. So that's the guidance for out-of-county travel and county car use. Please reach out to your supervisor, manager, or myself for any further dialogues. We are going to do our best to try to stay consistent with these, knowing that there's always going to be some variations presented since we are taking these issues on a case-by-case basis. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Continue to please be safe. And again, I thank you for everything that you're doing, and I appreciate all of your hard work. Thank you.